All right. I think we are live on all platforms. We should be good to go. Let me move this over just a little bit so I have some more room to see what I'm looking at here. My notes, that is. But I'm about to come hard on you guys, like come down hard on you guys. Like this is going to be a real live stream. I'm going to get very real with you guys. Because let me start by saying this, y'all. I think there's been a severe miscommunication in my content, right? I think there's been a very, very big misunderstanding of who I am and what I'm doing here, right? And I want to make things very fucking clear to you guys, okay? I am not an entertainer, okay? The reason this is important, this is my fault. I'll take ownership here. This is my fault. I think this became an issue, and it's not even really that big of an issue. I just want to make sure we understand here, guys. You guys need to understand what I'm here to do and what I'm about here, because there's a big confusion on specifically on my TikTok. I think that's a big problem. And on some other social media platforms. And again, I think this is my fault, right? I think that I've been posting a little bit too much comedic content, right? It's still centered around fitness to an extent, but it's a little bit too clowny for me, man. And the thing is, it's not that I don't think my stuff's funny. Guys, I've had multiple viral videos go off and pop off. A lot of you guys are following me right now because of those viral videos. I have multiple videos over 50K likes. Okay, whatever you define as viral, fine. On TikTok alone, I have over 510K likes overall. 500,000 likes, okay? There's a big chunk of them that have come from me making funny videos, which is fine, right? The problem is I think it's diluting the standard because it's definitely bringing in a lot of people who might find it funny, but they don't understand the standard. And so that's something you guys are going to see a complete change in my content with, okay? You need to make, now that doesn't mean I'm not going to make some funny stuff here and there because I enjoy making that to an extent. But guess what, guys? I am not a fucking clown here to entertain you, okay? I'm here to change some fucking lives. If you're not here for that, I genuinely, listen, I'm not money motivated. I'm not liked motivated. I'm not follower motivated. I'm motivated by changing people's lives. I'm motivated by having my place in this universe, helping people change their lives. That's all I care about. I don't care about your fucking likes. I don't care about your fucking money. I don't care whether or not you want to sign up for my training because guess what, chat? I don't take everybody. I take people who are serious. I've told people no. I've kicked people out of my program for not holding my standard. Okay? You guys need to be very fucking clear because the reason this is important is because sometimes you guys will find me by finding these funny videos, right? We got a lot. I've got literally thousands of you that have found me by some of these funnier videos. And then you'll get a video of me being fucking serious and getting on to people about shit and calling people out and be like, whoa, where this dude came from. So I want to eliminate the fucking confusion. I am not a fucking entertainer. I see a lot of value in entertainers, right? I love them. I love YouTubers. I love streamers. I love, obviously, sports. It's a huge entertainment business, right? I was in MMA. I have entertained before. I'm good at entertaining. I'm not here to fucking entertain you. I'm here to change your fucking life. And if you're not here for that, guys, you need to get the fuck out. I don't care if I have 500 followers. I don't. Right? Because the reality is I'm still going to show up every fucking day trying to change people's lives. It's not about the likes. Now, if it's not about likes, why post that kind of content? Mainly so I could understand how content works. That's why I've posted a lot of that kind of stuff. And again, guys, you get to 500K likes on TikTok alone. That's not included. I had a video go viral last week on Instagram. I think it got over like 25K likes, right? But it had nothing to do with fitness. So why the fuck did I post it, right? Because I thought it was funny. I saved that shit for my friends and family. Why? Let's get into this next section because this is a part that a lot of you guys who watch content do not understand, okay? What you don't understand is that I don't give a fuck about your views. I don't give a fuck if you're a fan. Because a fan does not mean much, guys. Guys, a fan is a hater watching every single one of my videos to comment on it. That's a fan. They're showing up to all my content, and they're seeing all my content. They're supporting my page. Even though it may seem like, and obviously they probably think that in their head, I don't like this guy. Guess what? They're still seeing all my content. They're still commenting on my posts, which pushes it in the algorithm, dude. Okay? That's still a fan. A fan means absolutely fucking nothing to me. And like I say that, it's like I say that like I don't care about my fans. I do care about my fans. I care about giving you guys value and changing your fucking life. I don't care about entertaining you. That's for someone else on the internet. That's not me. Okay? I have done that before. A lot of you guys don't realize this. I have a YouTube account where I posted nothing. And again, this is being streamed to that same YouTube account. And this is going to be good for my old followers on it because we had like 2,000 followers when I was trying to be an entertainer. Fucking hated that shit. Okay? As much as it's fun to be funny and clown around, listen, dude, I was the funny fat kid in high school for years. I'm done with that. I love being funny with my friends and family. That's fine, and I'll do it a little bit with you guys, right? I am that way to an extent. There is a part of me that's like that. It's not meant to be shared with y'all. Sorry. Okay? That's for my friends and family. That's a little bit too intimate. Okay, and what you guys need to understand is that, and this is the thing, like I'm trying to get you guys to unfollow me. You guys got to understand that right now. If you are not about what I'm talking about right now, I want you out. I want you gone. Because I'm tired of seeing people in my DMs complaining about either the way I said something in my content or complaining about like, oh, I want these goals, but like I'm not willing to do this or that. Then get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit because my standard is I'm willing to do that shit. If you're not willing to do that shit, I don't want you here. If you're not sick and tired of what you see in the fucking mirror every day, I don't want you here. If you're not ready to evolve your life and take it to the next level, I don't fucking want you here. That's the reality of this, guys. This is what a fan means to me. You may watch me every day. You do not fucking know me. Okay, I understand. Listen, I get it. I used to watch PewDiePie every day after school. Okay? Felt like he was with me all the time. Just because you guys see my face every day does not mean I fucking know you. I don't know you, dude. I don't. And I say that because I straight up do have people come up to me and be like, dude, do you not know who I am? I like your content all the time. No, I don't know who you are. Okay? I love that you like my stuff. I don't know who you are. You're coming up to me while I'm grocery shopping with my wife. Okay, stop. Not that I don't want you guys thinking you can't come up to me. But like at the same time, guys, I'm using this to display, like, dude, I don't fucking know you. I don't. A lot of you guys have fucking profile pictures of anime characters. How the fuck would I know who you are? Okay? The reason that's important to understand is because why the fuck would I lower my standard for someone I don't know? Why would I lower the way I make content, the stuff I talk about? Why would I watch what I say? If this is the way I live my life, it's the way I think others should be living their life, it's the way I think how you evolve. Why would I lower that for strangers? That's crazy, y'all. I'm sorry, but if y'all think you're more important than my wife, my family, my friends, my standard, you're fucking insane. You're crazy. That's a crazy thing to think. And a lot of you guys get away with it because there's so many entertainers out there that are hungry for likes, hungry for followers, hungry for money. And I get that. I respect that grind. I get that. I'm not one of those fuckers, dude. I've been broke. I'm willing to be broke again. If it means I can set my standard and help people change their lives the way I think it's supposed to be done. I'm not lowering that shit just because you don't like the way I talk. I'm not lowering that shit because you don't like that I cuss. I'm not lowering that shit because you don't like that I call you out in half of my videos. I'm not doing it. Why? Because this other side is literally fucking killing you. It is killing 350,000 people in the US alone every year. It's gonna grow. It is constantly growing. And a lot of you guys are more concerned about your feelings. Get the fuck out. I don't want you here. You're a pussy ass bitch. I don't want that. Okay? I know that sounds harsh. Guess what? Welcome to the reality, buddy. This is how I'm talking now. I'm not doing that stuff no more. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to bring you the fuck up. And you can either be here and be for it and get the fuck out. I don't want you as a follower if you're not. I don't want you as a follower if you're sitting here watching. I get these comments all the time. I get these DMs. These are real. I should start posting them because some of them are literal sexual assault. Okay? But that being said, I don't care if you think I'm attractive and you're following me because you think I'm attractive. Get the fuck out. Okay, I've posted some of you guys have seen what I'm talking about. That shit is crazy. That is crazy. I should report you to the police. I have had literal D pics sent to me, dude. I'm not kidding. That shit is disgusting. That is disgusting. You think I want you as a follower? You're crazy. This is why a fan means nothing. I don't know you, dude. I don't know what you're about. Now let's move on to clients, right? Clients are a little bit different story. They're not far off. I'm gonna let you tell you right now. This is how it works with me and my clients, right? There's a mutual respect. I am their teacher. I am not their friend. I make sure they know that all the fucking time. Why? Because I'm going to tell them stuff that your friends simply will not tell you. Your friend's not going to tell you that you're fucking up. They're going to let you get away with it because they don't want to deal with your fucking bitching at them back. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. You bitch at me back, you're out of my program. Period. Right? I kick people out for much less. This is if this is a shock to you guys, this is why I'm making this live stream. Okay? Because I'm tired of people not understanding that this is my standard, dude. I live and breathe this shit. And I'm sick and tired of people coming to my page acting like I'm going to do a damn thing about what their emotions are. Oh, you didn't like what I said about your content. Oh, you didn't like what I said in my content. Oh, you didn't like that I called you obese because you literally fucking are. Right? That's a problem for me. Because if you don't like that shit, guess what, dude? You're really not going to like how it's going to feel in 10 years when you keep looking in that mirror and nothing fucking changes. And guess what? I've been there. I know what that feels like. That shit sucks. So, like, here's the reality. I know that a lot of my stuff's going to offend a lot of people simply because I'm calling you out for actions you know you shouldn't be doing, right? But at the end of the day, you can be as mad as me as you want. You can send me as much comment and hate mail as you want, but you're still, weeks will go by, years will go by, and you'll still look in that mirror and think you're a fucking fat ass and think you're out of shape and think you need to get your shit together. It doesn't matter what you say to me. It doesn't matter if you just keep scrolling along and trying to say, hit these videos that say this shit and call you out like this. And you say, oh, not interested. I don't want to see content like that. That's not going to change the fact of what you see in the mirror and how you feel. It's not going to change that. That's why I don't have to worry about that. Because no matter what I say, you're still going to feel that way and you're going to come back because I do have the answers. And if you're wondering why I get so worked up about this, is because this is my standard. I'm not going to lower this shit. Not for a fan, not for a client. I've had clients trying to do that before because it's people with way too much money. And this is why I don't take everybody. I used to take a lot of people. I have filtered out the process of who I take on as a client because I am simply not willing to put up with bullshit. And I'm not money motivated, guys. I don't like taking people's money and then them just wasting it doing jack shit and not replying to me and me feeling like I'm talking to a brick wall because they don't want to do their shit. No, you're out of my program, Jack. I have let people, if I think there's such a problem, because I don't want them toxifying my clients, right? If I think they're that big of a problem, I won't even make them pay the cancellation fee. I'll just say, hey, dude, don't worry about the cancellation fee. You suck. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want you here, right? Because there are some broken mindsets that it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I do. They don't want to hear it, right? So if that doesn't get through to you, you don't need to be here. I don't need to be taking your money, and you don't need to be wasting my time. Straight up. That is the way my stuff works. And again, I'm sure for a lot of people, for my clients, me talking this way is not a shock. They have heard me talk this way many, 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 many times. But for a lot of you guys who are like just watching my content and you think this is entertainment value, I don't give a fuck about your entertainment. I care about changing your fucking life. And I'm not lowering my standard because I changed the language. When I call you a fat bitch at the beginning of my content, that might hurt your feelings. But if you're a fat bitch, guess what? You're a fat bitch and that needs to change. Why? Because that doesn't just affect your feelings. That affects how you take care of your family. That affects literally how much income you make and how much work you're able to put in to helping out around the house, to mowing your yard, to actually showing up to work on time and not feeling like you're hungover every fucking morning. This is why this shit matters. And people want to sit here and think that their feelings matter more. Guys, your feelings are fleeting. That changes by the second. But your body stays if you do not take care of that stuff. And guess what, guys? This is the problem. This is why it literally breaks my mind. This kills. This kills people. Are you crazy? Do you forget that fact? Do you forget how many people, guys, the number one cause of death in America is heart disease. Not cancer, it's heart disease, which is preventable. And even then, guys, cancer is a lot of taking care of your health, focusing on your diet, all that stuff helps with all that kind of stuff. Everything, it affects all of that stuff. This is your health, motherfucker. I hate that excuse. Do you see how fucking passionate I get about this? Because that drives me to my fucking, oh my God, you'd so much rather go to fucking McDonald's and Taco Bell instead of just focus on your fucking health and live your life to the fullest. But no, you want to fucking eat fast food and eat all these fucking terrible ass snacks and think about the good old days when you used to be back in shape, right? All the meanwhile, your life is just sitting behind a fucking computer screen or on a couch watching TV, wasting away. Fuck that. Fuck that. If that's what you want out of life, get the fuck out. I don't want you here. I don't. I straight up don't. I'm sick and tired of that shit, and I'm setting the standard now. That shit disgusts me. It makes me disgusted. When I see that shit, I feel disgust. It makes me want to vomit. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Why? Because I know how green the grass is on the other side. You know why I know that? I used to be a fat fuck like that. 16 years of my fucking life, I grew up like that. Okay, so don't sit here and act like I don't understand. I understand fully. You don't understand. You haven't been living and breathing this for 15 fucking years. I have. I put in the reps. I showed the fuck up. I've changed many people's lives. I know what the standard requires. You're not lowering that shit just by trying to like unfollow me, comment some hate comment, say that I don't know how to train people. You're fucking nuts, dude. All the meanwhile, what the fuck have you done with your life? Watch a bunch of TikTok videos? Cool, bud. Cool. And this is not coming from any one hate comment. This is not coming from any one thing. This is coming from the fact that I realize that I've got to stop making funny content. Straight up. Not that I won't make funny content about addressing some of the issues that some of you guys are facing because it's good for retention and whatnot, but I am not here to entertain you guys. I am not. I am here to change your fucking life. And if you don't want that shit, if you aren't about that shit, if you aren't about taking it to the next level, get the fuck out now, dude, because I'm going to hurt your feelings every fucking day. I'm going to show up every fucking day. And you guys know this. If you've been around long enough, you know I don't stop. I show up every goddamn day. Why? That's the standard, bitch. I don't stop. I don't miss. Period. That's why my clients come to me. Why? Because I've got a fucking stack of transformation. Guys, go look at my page. I've got a stack of them. I've got a stack so large I can't even fit them in one post. Like, I don't need to prove shit to anybody. It's all there. I don't have to respond to any hate comments. It's all there. My proof is there. Okay? I don't have to do shit. But I'm sick and tired of making this kind of content and getting in these types of people. I get followers all the time. And guys, it's gotten so bad, I don't even take the time out of my day to message my followers for help. I message the people who like the content that is helping them. That's pretty much it. Why? Because they probably like that content because they have an issue that they need help with, and I'm going to help them get there. That's what I'm here for. I'm not money motivated. I'm not liked motivated. I'm not follower motivated. I am motivated by changing people's life because it gives me purpose on this planet. I don't care if I'm fucking broke and I have to dude, I used to couch hop and do this. You guys know what? I used to be broke. I'm going to make some more content on this because I talked about it in my last vlog, which is going to get posted actually today. But like, dude, I used to have to heat my house with my fucking oven because I couldn't pay the gas bill. You guys act like fit people and people who are like well off now don't understand what it's like to be that way. They completely understand. You've got a broken mindset. That's the problem. You're never going to understand until you fix your mindset. Broke is a mindset. Fat is a mindset. Can you be born into those circumstances? Yes. If you stay there, that is your own fucking fault. And this is coming from someone who used to be broke as fuck. Why? You have all the access to information on the planet right now at your fingertips. And I know that because if you're watching me right now, you're watching on a phone with internet. You have you have no idea. Could you imagine living at 2,000 years ago? Humans have been around for 10, 15,000 years, living even just 300 years ago. There is no education. There is no school. There is no internet. How do you learn a damn thing? But you have all that information at the access is in your hands. You have the information to learn how to burn fat. You have the information to learn how to make more money. I put out free information every day on how to burn body fat. I don't want to hear the excuse of, no, there isn't. Yeah, I do this. Yes, there is. Yes, there fucking is. Okay? It is a mindset. The reason you are still fat, the reason you are still broke, the reason you are unsuccessful is because of your fucking mindset. You think the world's wrong and you're right. No, you're wrong and the world has always been the way it is. It's been around for 4.8 billion years. Shut the fuck up. It's not going to end tomorrow because you had a bad day. Get over yourself. The world doesn't revolve around you. Learn that shit. Take responsibility for your own life and start changing that shit. I'm done with the bullshitters. I'm done with the babies. I'm done with the pussies. I'm done with it. I'm here to change lives and take people to the next level. You can either come with me or stay the fuck the same. That's up to you guys. I'm done. If I keep going, bro, I'm going to keep shouting all day long, and I've only got so much volume in my voice. I've got to save that for some of the clients. But that being said, we're going to be live next week. Guys, get ready for me to hammer down. I'm telling you guys, I'm done with entertainment content. It's done. I'll post a little here and there, but it's going to be a lot more directed towards my mission, what I'm trying to do. I am not here to entertain you. Understand that. I'll see you guys soon.